Hi, good afternoon, Maggie. My name is Alex. Sorry I didn't have the chance to send this out before, so I thought I'd record a new one. Thank you for replying to my message a few weeks ago. And I'm creating this video to show you the potential that your website has. What do you need to start ranking on Google? And let's face it, you need to rank for just anything. You need to rank for uh, so people that are looking for your services can actually find you. You can get clients, right? There's no point of ranking for uh, nonsense keywords if they're not going to make you any money or bring any customers, potential customers. So I have your website pulled up here, and the first thing that I have to suggest is that you need to add more relevant content. When I talk about content, I'm talking about all this text, but it needs to be relevant. It needs to have, I can see here that you're trying to target window installation and repair in Dublin and Hither, Ohio. Same thing here with affordable window placement near you. But for some reason, this is not really, well, and we'll see this in a few seconds, but it's not really working. You can see here that you're just adding content. But again, I don't see anything working on um, consistently, if that makes any sense. So why content is so important? Because when you add content to your website, you gotta make sure you add these keywords, right? And I see that you're trying to do this here. Ohio, Union County, Ohio, Master Certified Window Installers. When you add a keyword, you need to surround it with a lot of relevant content so Google can understand. So when they read this, they will actually know that you're trying to target that specific keyword, right? And it will be really easy if a human being would be reading this on on Google's behalf, but they have this algorithm program, and it reads all of your website I have here. And if it doesn't make sense on their end, you probably won't see any good results, any results at all. So that being said, um, I use this tool called Ahrefs, and what this does, it picks data from your website based on Google criteria. So we can see here that you're being found for 139 keywords, and you have around 239 backlinks. Now, what are backlinks? Backlinks are other sites that are mentioned in your website or your business name, and this will give you power so you can be found on Google. Think about like a popularity contest. The more people you get to talk about you in a positive way, the more relevant you're going to become, the more relevant you're going to stay. Same thing uh, happens here with backlinks. And it's not about the amount, the quantity that you should have, it's about the quality. Because if you don't have good links supporting, uh, website supporting your name or your business name or your website in this case, you're not going to see the results. And if they're not targeting the specific keywords that you have here in your website based on the content that I see that you have a lot of content, again, you're not going to see the results that you might hoping for. So um, let's see what kind of keywords you're being found for really quick. So MBR LLC, you're ranking number one. There's 90 searches a month, and you're getting 34 visits. But again, is this bring you clients? Probably not. Pay window installers near me. This is very, very sensitive because very tricky. I'm sorry. Because what if somebody's trying to types this in, I don't know, Seattle or California? Doesn't make any sense if you're in Ohio, right? So you need to know what exactly what you want to target based on the area that you provide your services. So again, pay window installers near me. This could actually work for Google Ads, and I'll touch that in a second. I'll go on that in a second. 70 searches a month because you're ranking on the second page, you're getting one visit. Window and door replacement, again, too broad because this is a national keyword. You're targeting the whole United States. And again, if somebody like me in New Jersey types this, and you're in Ohio, what's the does it really is it really convenient for you? I would say probably not. Again, I don't see, for example, window work, Hilliard, Ohio, 26 a month, or almost on the third page. Not really. I don't see anything relevant here bringing you potential clients. If I go to Google and type window replacement Columbus, Ohio, because I know that's one of the areas that you provide your services. The first thing you're gonna see here, the sponsored by Google. It's pretty much Google Ads. You pay every time somebody clicks on your ad. And if you go that route, you got to be really careful, because if you don't know what you're doing behind the scenes, you can end up bleeding a lot of money. And even though Google makes it look really simple and nice to set up, and that you get a lot, you get a lot of sales or leads, whatever. There's a huge difference uh, when you actually do the research, and all the things that happens behind curtains. Um, then we have the map section. And if you have a Google Business Profile, you can definitely be here. But if you don't have relevant content, uh, if you're not targeting those specific keywords and images, if you don't have optimized images, you're probably not going to be here. If you're not here, you probably won't be in the organic results. So very important. If you have a Google Business Profile, you have to optimize the content, images, and if you have reviews, you need to reply to those reviews. Google likes to see that. And when I say likes, is the whole algorithm thing that see the interaction between the vendor and customer, that kind of thing. Now, the important part: organic results. On number one, we have this Rosati Windows. Hopefully, I pronounce it correctly. Number two, we got Champion Windows. Number three, we got Appco.com. And number four, we got Angie. And just a quick fact: almost 70% of the people that do a Google search, they only go for the top three here and the top five, if you will, top three in the organic results. That means that they don't scroll down all the way to the end. Well, they used to have pages. Now it's just like a huge scroll down. They don't scroll down. So probably less than 30% is actually scrolling down, trying to find other options if you don't like the ones that they see. So that being said, let's see why these guys are ranking number one. What is the difference between them and you, and how convenient to be there? So if we open their website, you see here that they have content. They have content here. They have content here. Although they don't have a lot of content, I'm pretty sure that most of the power is coming from the blog. So the blog is a really useful tool, but is a lot of work. Um, most of the time I suggest, if a competition doesn't have a consistent blog, you can easily outrank them with your homepage and the whole website without a blog. So let's see if I can go back to the homepage. So all the power coming from the blog, right? I'm not going to go through that because it seems to be a lot to find relevant content at the keywords, but let's see here, the div, where they're standing at. They're being found for 1,600 keywords, and they have almost 2,000 backlinks. And for the amount of backlinks, in my personal experience, I think they don't have really good links. They're just doing the job right now because the rating is really low. So let's see what kind of keywords they're being found for really quick. So window replacement Columbus, Ohio, there's 700 searches a month. And because they're ranking number two, they get another they get 258 visits every month. If you ask me, those are 258 chances they get every single month for getting a client. Columbus, Ohio window replacement, same thing, 450 searches a month because the ranking number two. This is not updated. It should be ranking number one. But again, these are the numbers: 165 visits, 165 visits, and you can do the math. 258 right here, 150 here, 165 here. Replacement windows in Columbus is another variation of the keyword. 450 searches a month because the ranking number one, another 163. So these are potential clients that they're getting in their website because they're ranking for these specific keywords. That could easily be you. So what do you need to do? You need to redefine the keywords that you want to target. You need to do a keyword research, if you will. rearrange all this content because even though the colors and the design is appealing, you need some sort of a more of an engagement for your visitors. And you need to have relevant backlinks to support the content and the keyword that you are targeting because this is not really helping you a lot at all. I'm sorry. So once again, my name is Alex. I hope you find this information useful. If you have any questions, please let me know. And again, thank you for watching.